Boxing fans, this is Jason Lloyd here with 10 Count Boxing News, coming at you with some great news. We got Anderson the Spider Silva versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And this is going to be in boxing match rules, guys. We got the former UFC champion, Anderson the Spider Silva, will face off against former middleweight champion, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. It's going to be a 10-round matchup on June 19th, okay? This fight will take place at 180 pounds, which is fantastic. Right around where both of these dudes need to be, and especially at this time and age of their careers. This will be very interesting to see Anderson Silva in a boxing match when one of his greatest weapons has always been his feet. Now, I believe that Anderson has fought 3 times in boxing, and I think he has at least 1 loss. I'm not sure. I have to look that up. But, you know, very interesting too. On the same scorecard, we're going to have Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. will be fighting Hector Camacho Jr., okay? Wow, that's an interesting card. It's a very interesting card. We know that Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. was one of the greatest Mexican fighters of all time. And it's going to be very interesting to see him take on one of his former rivals' son, and Hector Camacho Jr. Okay, so why don't we go over the tail of the tape on these dudes? So Anderson the Spider Silva in the mixed martial arts category comes in at 34-11 with 22 knockouts. So he's got a lot of knockouts under his belt. And, you know, a lot of those came by kick, and he does also have some hands too, so that's very interesting. Now, he also holds the longest winning streak in the UFC history. He has 16 wins in a row. And now, does he even stand a chance against an experienced boxer? I personally, I don't think that he's going to be able to have quite the hands that he needs to pull this one off, but especially with his legs missing from there, okay? So what do we have? We got Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He's coming in, get this, at 52-5, okay, guys? 32 knockouts, okay? He last fought as a light heavyweight, and he is 6 feet tall, okay? He is from Mexico. He's 35 years old, so he's not completely out of his prime yet, and he has a 73-inch reach, okay, which is very good. Now, this guy has an iron chin, and he's a boxer puncher, and he's going to have to just use his boxing skills to get the defeat on Anderson the Spider. Now, shout out to Anderson the Spider Silva for even taking a fight of this magnitude. Although Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is not the best boxer in the world, and he does have a loss to Canelo Alvarez, and, you know, a couple other losses here and there, but he's held some world titles before, and he definitely has hands, and he has, like I say, he has an iron chin, and he could definitely go 12 rounds, okay? So this is going to be a very interesting fight, and I'm looking forward to this card and looking forward to this fight, and I hope that you guys check it out as well. Now, shout out to Anderson Silva and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. for giving us this great fight. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to our channel, please do. We're going to be giving away these Everlast boxing gloves, guys. All you got to do is like and subscribe, okay? So with that said, this is Jason Lloyd here with 10 Count Boxing News. And remember, after the 10 count, you out, suckers! Peace.
Boxing fans, boxing fans. Boxing fans, boxing fans. And remember, after the 10 count, you out.